Hi there, it's Thursday. It's day 4 of week 15 of 52 weeks of vlogging. I'm experimenting with a new camera angle today, so I hope that works out. And also, I'm really tired, so this is going to be another video with no edits, not because I don't have time, because I have all night, but I don't want it to be tomorrow by the time this goes online, so yeah. And to do with me being tired, it is day 4 of Live Below the Line, and that's, I think, why I'm so tired. A, I haven't been having coffee at all, and that's definitely having a big effect. But B, I am eating a lot less calories. I actually tallied it up today, and I'm eating 1,112 calories right now a day, exactly. Well, like, give or take. I mean, the banana might be a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller from day to day, but roughly. But like pretty much exactly. Exactly, roughly, pretty much exactly. You know what I mean. 1,112 calories, which is a lot less than I normally consume when you consider the coffee and the soy milk that I put in my coffee, and that has sugar in it, and the other stuff like honey, peanut butter. I don't even know how many calories I normally consume in a day. I'll probably figure that out next week when I get back to eating like a normal person again. But this is definitely a lot less, and I think the calories, while maintaining the still like the same level of activity but having less calories, is taking its toll. I'm actually losing a little bit of weight. I've lost 3 pounds, which is not intentional. I didn't feel like I necessarily needed to lose 3 pounds, but that's what happens when you eat less calories and maintain the same activity level. You lose weight. That's just kind of like if you're eating less than you're outputting, that's what happens. And also, it's funny, I have more energy in the morning when I wake up. I don't feel like I need coffee to get me going in the morning. But by the end of the day, like by the time the kidlets are ready for bed, I am ready for bed. I am like done, man. Like normally when I drink coffee, it's like I wake up and I'm like, oh, coffee, give me coffee. And then I have my coffee and I'm like, ta-da! Hello world, I'm here. And then I, like start to crash around like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And that has not been happening, which I think is probably the caffeine wearing off at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that's why I feel tired then. So I don't know, maybe part of me feels like I should rethink the coffee thing, but then part of me feels like I have migraines without coffee, so that's bad. I actually had a migraine. I gave up coffee on Friday, and I had a migraine all weekend and into Monday. So, yeah, I don't like that. But I haven't had a migraine since then, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What else is going on in terms of changes and what I've noticed? Nothing. I have noticed no other changes. I am not crabby. I am not extra tired during the day. I am not grumpier than normal, I think, although the kidlets and the hubbles might have something to say about that. And I expected all those things to happen, and they didn't happen, which is kind of cool. And what I am is missing flavors, like flavors other than the flavors I've been consuming over the last few days. Also, my oatmeal this morning, it's like, when you have something and you add something to it and you mix it around, it's mostly really well evenly mixed, but it's kind of sometimes not evenly mixed, and there are these little like pockets where like the added thing is concentrated. Like this morning was like chemical oatmeal, which was just nasty. So that was not nice. That's another reason for me to never buy that kind of oatmeal again, which is something that I will probably never do again unless I do this again, in which case I'll buy it for sure, because I was not going to be buying cinnamon or apples. And that's pretty much everything. Except for this, I feel so privileged now, and I feel so lucky now, and I feel embarrassed about my kidlets behavior yesterday while I was making my video, so much so that I then said to them, okay, for the rest of the week we're doing work on Uganda, and they've studied it and they've looked at the map and they've located where these remote villages are and they've seen what the terrain is like where these people live, and they've been told how much money these people live off of, and they've been shown pictures of their houses, which are often like huts, of their schools, which are like sheets of tin over timber posts, and that they hand press bricks to build their buildings themselves by hand. I mean, these, I think, and then yesterday for dinner, the kidlets ate rice like me because I felt like they needed some perspective. And I think it really gave them a different kind of perspective. Not completely, but better. And I think that's something we should all work towards. I think we should all work towards having a better perspective on the world and how lucky we are and how privileged we are. I mean, we're not just privileged, we're spoiled. I mean, when we can, without even thinking about it, throw food into the compost because it's more than we wanted to eat, or even into the garbage, which we never do, but which I know a lot of other people who do. When there are people who literally get like a bowl of rice a day, maybe 2 bowls of rice a day, and that's it. That's just, that's not okay. And I think that we should work towards expanding our worldview, understanding how privileged and how spoiled we've become, and working towards really appreciating what we have and not wasting any of it. Because that's what I can't stand, is the waste of it. I hope that through watching my videos and through watching other people's videos from their Live Below the Line projects, and maybe by living below the line yourself for a week, that more of us can come to that realization that we are privileged and we are spoiled. I'll talk more next week about ways that I think are inappropriate in which the West has reached out towards third world countries and exerted our influence over third world countries. And other ways that the West is exerting influence in third world countries that I think are fantastic. Tomorrow it'll be a book review of a book that I've been reading that is related to countries that are, in which the people are impoverished. And Saturday we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. So thanks for watching. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow.